But the truth is like, it's just no way I'm going to sit and make up and get a wig put on and get my face beat to argue with a bunch of about nothing. I can't do it. What does that do for me in my life? Like, what's the argument? I can't, what?
Ain't that funny how God works? Tamar was just telling that to Carlos King last year, claiming Housewives of Atlanta wanted her to go on there, but she could never see herself putting on a wig and makeup to go fight with a bunch of bitches and throw drinks because, you know, she better than that. She only do that shit to her sisters, okay? But yeah, let's get into this last episode of the Braxtons and what Tamar told her friend happened with her and her sisters, you know, because it's diabolical. And let's talk a little bit about what's going on with Tamar and Mendices, okay? So let's just start with her and Mendices because I guess she had like a little party for her, I don't even want to say album because it didn't even have enough songs. I guess they're calling it an EP because it had like 6 or 7 songs. But Tamar released, you know, her project of songs and she had a little party for it. And she is at the party with Mendices. You know, you can also see, what's her face? What is her name? L'Oreal, they used to be on Love and Hip Hop. She was there, who was also in the video. It's interesting how Tamar just be changing friend groups. But anyways, I just find it really weird for you to be out and about with a married man. And let's not even say married because we know Yandy and Mendices aren't legally married. But still, you know, they call themselves married and they call themselves having a family. But I just find it weird to be out and about drinking and, you know, kissing a married man on my music video. Okay, it would be one thing if Mendices was playing a different character in her music video, but he's literally playing himself, Mendices. She's calling him Mendices. They laying and hugging on each other, kissing on each other. Just shit that you shouldn't be doing. He's not an actor. Things that you shouldn't be doing in a relationship. F if him and Mendices. F if him and Yandy are really married or not. You in a relationship, you shouldn't be doing the things that he's doing, okay? And it's clear Yandy don't approve. She ain't following Tamar, so let's be real. So I think it's safe to say that him and Yandy relationship is over. Not only was he kissing on Tamar in this video, which I'm going to play the clip because it's weird as hell. Everyone's talking about the chemistry they have. Like, he owed her kissing on her neck, talking about he loved everything about her. She's crazy. Like, I don't know. It's too real for me. But anyways, he was at her little video or music release party. Not a sister in sight. No Tony. No anybody. Because, you know, she's beefed out with all her family and she don't care. All she wants is y'all public opinion. She wants all y'all to be on her side. And it's a lot of people that are on her side and are just, you know, approving her badass behavior. But not me. Okay? So anyways, he was at her little party. Those are the pictures I just posted at her little album release party. And I seen after that, he'd been out at the club drunk every night. And he posted this video last night, drunk at the club. Take a look. Maybe him and Tamar are drinking buddies. Who knows? But he was posting this video with a Drake song talking about he gonna slime you out. Basically talking about, you know, sleeping with women and stuff in the lyrics. You could just see he's pissy drunk. A grown-ass man. This ain't a 17-year-old boy. A grown-ass man talking to himself in the mirror. But you can't hear what he's saying because he's playing the music. But you see on the video, it says, I'm so drunk. Look at what he wrote on his own story. A grown man, mind you. He put, I drunk. Not I'm drunk, bitch. I drunk and on ready gangster. Like, I'm embarrassed. You know, him and Tamar do share some of their immaturity and, you know, fake wannabe gangster ratchet, but grew up. Never mind. I ain't even gonna get on it. But yeah, I don't know what the hell's wrong with Mendices, but no wedding ring in sight. There's no wedding ring. So what the hell's really going on? Him and Yandy must be over. And Tamar has no problem prowling around town with married men. You know, you've seen what she did with her own brother-in-law. She was, you know, at his show, all on stage, twerking, pouring water down his throat like a slut and patting the sweat drops off his forehead. So she has no problem hanging out with married men. That doesn't mean anything to her. But just take a look at their chemistry in this video. That's all I can say. That doesn't lie.
No, your favorite thing about me. You're not going to tell me?
Everything. I like everything.
What? What's your favorite thing?
Favorite thing about you?
Mm-hmm.
You crazy.
Y'all think that's just acting? By him playing himself, Mendices, him kissing her on the neck, saying he loved that she's crazy. That ain't acting for me. But anyways, let's get on to this week's episode of The Braxtons, because, it's taking me time to make this video because I just been having a bad time. I had to call 911 for my dad yesterday, but I'm finally back trying to get me, a little bit of money this month because everybody needs money, right? Everybody's having hard times. But anyways, let's get into the Tamar Braxton of it all. So the episode came out, and this is the episode after Tamar done pulled Trina's hair and kicked her from behind for no fucking reason at all. And do you think Tamar came on this episode taking accountability? No, she didn't. She actually was explaining what happened to her friend, and I just want y'all to hear how she thinks things happened to just show that Tamar doesn't repeat things as they really happen. In her mind, things happen a whole different way. And if y'all ever watched Big Brother, when her and Candy were on there, she had a conversation with Candy, and Candy was like very calm, listening to her, whatever. Tamar went back and told everyone in the Big Brother house that Candy was like and doing all this shit. And it was like the way she was reenacting the conversation was psychotic because nothing happened like Tamar said. She went around to everyone in Big Brother telling them that she tried to have a conversation with Candy, and Candy was like and rolling her neck. And it's like, bitch, none of that happened. And it's psychotic. I tried to make a video about it, but it got striked. So just look it up on TikTok. Candy and Tamar on Big Brother, and you will see something is wrong with her mental. But anyways, let's get into this. So this week she sits down with her friend to tell them about the fight that she had with her sisters, and she tells her friend a whole different version of what happened. Just take a listen.
So I didn't see red yet, but I started seeing the lines. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So I don't remember the energy between me and Tony. And by the time my drink fell, I got up, Tawana came over, and Trina got her lick in. And then I went to grabbing a wig, and then I got to... I was already blacked out by then.
Okay, so Tamar explains the story about the fight with her sisters to her friend, and she tells several lies, in my fucking opinion. First thing she lies about is she said, so yeah, my drink fell. Bitch, when? When did your drink fall? Because we all seen you smack that drink and that glass across the table to Tawanda. So when did your drink fall? Like, the revisionist history is crazy, and the excuses I see being made for Tamar's behavior is insane. Whether or not she lent her sister money, gave her sister money, bitch, if she stole money from you, you should have took her ass to court, okay? Like, it's not making sense. I just find it hard to believe that your sister stole the bag from you and your ass ain't aired her out on Instagram. You come to Instagram and air everybody out for everything. I just feel like she would have been aired her out, but hey, that's my opinion. But if she stole money from you, you should have took her ass to court, number one. That's number one, numero uno. So that ain't had nothing to do with your behavior. Let's just take Tawana out of it. You're treating Trina like shit for what? What did Trina do to you? Trina was sitting there being very quiet, letting Tamar get her point across, wasn't being disrespectful. I don't understand why she has the energy for Trina when Trina didn't do nothing to her. So number one, she lies. My drink fell, and then Trina got her licking. Trina got her licking is crazy work. And I've seen a lot of people in the comments saying, oh, Trina did touch her. She did hit her. Trina did not hit that girl. She did not hit that girl at all whatsoever. Tamar can't even think that in her head that she hit her. Okay, so that's the second lie. Trina got her lick in. Then she goes, yeah, so then I grabbed her wig and then she makes a motion like as if she struck her from behind. She made the motion as if she grabbed her by the wig and was going in on her. I don't know if that happened and they cut it out, but we seen her grab the wig and then, I guess she kicked her from behind because she says out of her mouth that she kicked her. So it's like, girl, you are psychotic. For you to be telling the story, making it seem like you're trying to make it seem like your sisters jumped you or something. She said, yeah, me and Tawana was getting into it. And then Trina got her licking. Trina didn't do shit. Trina was trying to break your goofy ass up from trying to get in little 5-foot Tony's face. You weirdo. Then the third lie is she gonna tell him, oh, I was already blacked out by then. Bitch, how did you just recall this whole story the wrong way and then go say you was blacked out? If you was blacked out, you wouldn't remember none of this. So which is it? It's like, that's the problem I have with Tamar. She always is the victim in every story. It's never her fault. She never takes accountability with anything. She didn't take no accountability with the way she treated Tracy. She didn't take no accountability with the way she treated Candy in the Big Brother house. Like, it's always poor Tamar. Tamar's, innocent, and it's everyone else doing everything to Tamar. Poor Tamar. Now let's play the actual clip of what Trina did. And y'all tell me, did Trina lay hands on Tamar? From the moment Trina got up, she did not hit that girl. She put her arm in between them, and Tamar over there, don't put your hands on me. Don't put your hands on me. Girl, she didn't lay no hands on you. She didn't get no lick in. The only reason Tamar came back to the show was to sell this album and to try to win the viewers back over. She wants the viewers to view her as the victim and her sisters as the villain. And she's able to do that because she's an executive producer now. They gave her the executive producer credit that she wanted, and she said that's why she came back. She said it in all the episodes. She was like, I didn't come back to be the old Tamar. Ooh, she came back to be seen in a different light. She wants her reputation to be, my sisters are jealous of me and I'm the victim and poor me. That's what she wants y'all to believe. That's all she came back for. Okay, this is a screenshot from the end of the episode. Executive producer, Tamar Braxton. If you're the executive producer, you're going to get to put certain things and certain storylines in a show. If you're a producer, okay? So she's going to do everything in her power to, Tawanda is jealous of me. Tawanda did this to me. I still can't figure out what Trina did to her. I don't understand that, but are you going to trust something that someone's the executive producer of? No, I'm not trusting it. It's something real bad. Now, let's not say they don't do shit to each other. I'm sure Tawanda does things to her. She does things to Tawanda. But the way Tamar acts is out of line. You can't act this way and then be like, oh, I don't know why I'm not invited to the wedding. Girl, why would she invite you to her wedding after what the hell you just did? That was vile. That was evil. You hate your sisters. You literally sat up in there. Y'all are jealous of me. And she's been saying this since the Braxtons came out. When the Braxtons first came out, she did an interview saying that, my sisters, I ended up being the star of the show. And my sisters were jealous. Like, I don't know who is jealous over their sister's success. But if you're going to be jealous of something, wouldn't they be jealous of Toni Braxton? Like, just make it make sense. To me, it seems like the only person who be in competition is Tamar. Like, you see how she acted when she had that photo shoot on the other episode, and she was wearing that ball gown or whatever, cocktail dress, and they were trying to get her to hold a cocktail for these promotional shoots. And she's like, this ain't going to be that Toni Braxton show. I don't want them to be confused and think that this is Unbreak My Heart. This is not a Toni Braxton show. I want them to know when they come to my show, we're going to be twerking in this. Like, girl, we know it's not a Toni Braxton show. Toni Braxton is in stadiums. Bitch, you're doing shit in nightclubs and little events. It's not the same. The scale is very different. The budgets are different. She has Grammys on Grammys on Grammys on Grammys. She has songs that people still sing in karaoke today. So it's like, you're the only one that I ever see in competition with anybody. But let's just play the interview of when she was telling people why she came back to the show. Take a listen.
The reason why I came back is because they gave me all of my things that I deserved during the first round.
Cha-ching!
Cha-ching. And also, you usually get and definitely coming in as a producer and creator, you usually get number one, a real producer credit. Number two, producing opportunities to be able to have your own company and produce other shows and things like that. And also a substantial amount to make you feel better about the situation. And they gave me those things. So now I can create things with people like you to create amazing, beautiful television for people like us.
I also seen on another interview, they were asking her, well, we heard your sisters don't get paid very well. She's like, well, I don't know what they got, but I got a nice piece of change. And that's just weird as hell to me. I don't know. Remember when she was mad at everybody, including Tamar, was mad at Tracy because they all wanted to go on strike with their last show because they felt like they weren't getting paid what they wanted to get paid. So they're like, let's all not shoot. But Tracy was like, bitch, I need the money, so I'm going to work. So Tracy went to work and they all got mad at her. So it was cool then for y'all all to band together to try to get more money. But now you don't give a fuck what your sisters are getting paid. You don't care. You're saying you got the bag. I don't know what they got. She literally said that, I think, on the T.S. Madison interview. So it's clear that she has some kind of pull over there. They're trying to kiss her feet because, you know, Tamar went on all kind of rants last time she filmed the show saying that they messed with her mental health. She wanted to off herself and how the show painted her in such a terrible light. So, you know, she's trying to change that narrative this time around. But come on, let's look at the problem. The problem everywhere she goes is Tamar. She had a problem with Jesse Wu when they worked together. She has that long-running problem with Candy. Look what happened. Candy and them invited Tamar on tour. What does she do? T.S. Madison and Kia used to drag Candy, always be talk about every man love a woman. They used to make fun of her singing. What'd she do? She tried to bring them on stage on Candy's tour with Escape so Candy could get roasted by Kia and T.S. Madison. Like, what the who would do that to somebody? That's the kind of person Tamar is. Then because Candy fell out with Carlos King, who Carlos King used to have an office in the candy factory. That's how close Candy was with Carlos. She let him have an office space in her fucking building. And what happens when he goes behind Candy's back and tries to sell her life story to Escape to networks without Candy even knowing? Oh, Tamar goes and backs up Carlos and starts befriending him. And now, oh, they're just best buddies. Like, all her relationships have to do with her ops. She only becomes friends with people to try to get back at other people. That's the only thing her and Carlos' relationship is based on, in my opinion. That's why she went after that friendship. That's the only reason why she went after the T.S. Madison friendship, was to get back at Candy. It's like that's her MO. It's weird as hell to me. So for everyone to be mad at Trina because Trina wrote some comment under K. Michelle's post saying that, oh, she loves her music or she loves country music. And K. Michelle was like, oh, you should come out to my show. I'll send you a ticket. I don't see how that's a dig at Tamar. Tamar, you friends with everyone's ops. So don't be mad at Trina for her liking country music. Like, I don't think that was a dig to you. Okay, so there's a last clip that I want to go over with Tamar and Carlos. When he interviewed her, he was telling her how, oh, Real Housewives have been trying to get you on the show for years. Do y'all think that if Real Housewives wanted Tamar on the show, she wouldn't have went running? She would have went running. She's been on every freaking show that invites her. Like, you think she wouldn't be on that show? So he claims that Real Housewives was calling him to try to get Tamar on the show. So he asked her on his podcast, you know, is it true that they reached out to you? And she's like, well, we've had conversations. And then she gonna go on and say that she could never be on that show, you know, throwing drinks. Bitch, that's exactly what you just did to your own kinfolk. Like, are you joking? Listen to the clip. It's insane.
I've had conversations. But the truth is like, it's just no way I'm going to sit and make up and get a wig put on and get my face beat to argue with a bunch of bitches about nothing. I can't do it. What does that do for me in my life? Like, what's the argument? I can't, what? No. Let me tell you something. It's all money ain't good money.
Ain't that funny? She just said that last year. She ain't gonna put on her wig and put on makeup to go fight and argue and throw drinks at bitches. But literally, you just did everything you seen on Love and Hip Hop to your own sisters. So do y'all think that Tamar thrives on controversy? Like, is that her MO? She loves the drama. Is everyone else the problem? Does Tamar fall out with everyone else because they're the problem? She falls out with people at work, like Jesse Wu. It's like, even Jesse Wu said Tamar is not the easiest to work with. Okay, so I just want to know what y'all think down in the comments. Please talk to me. I'll talk back. Do y'all think that Tamar is the problem, or are y'all falling for Tawanda is the problem? Tawanda is the reason why Tamar been out here acting a fool to everyone in the industry for years, right? Because it's all Tawanda's fault. There's no accountability for Tamar. Tamar takes zero accountability. What do y'all think about what she told her friend about the fight, about Trina getting her lick in? Please tell me your thoughts down below. Please comment, like, subscribe. Hit the thumbs up, like, hype, whatever you call it. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.